EG go for the misfortune there for Kaori, and it's going to be Sivir Yumi. Okay, the nightmare returns from 12.15. Sivir and Yumi both taking nerfs in the time between then and now. Sivir, they're going to try to run this one in. That's a lot of speed for the team fight.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Yumi kind of still teetering into the ban phase a little bit, especially when it comes to like the LPL and the LCK teams, but I was surprised to see the Sivir and the Yumi come back. Still does reasonably well here, right? You've got good healing, both off the spell shield, which can do well against the Misfortune Make It Rain, but this is a counter that we start to see creep up against the Yumi, and Vulcan going to bring the Soraka out to this one.
Soraka, Soraka, Soraka. This is very important. Let's think back to the LCS Summer Finals weekend in Chicago. Let's think back to that semi-finals match of 100 Thieves versus Evil Geniuses that Evil Geniuses lost in Game 5 to find themselves in the playoffs. It was Huhi's Soraka that ended up being the X factor that won that game for 100 Thieves. Evil Geniuses, it's a lesson learned the hard way. It's a lesson you learn once, and it's a lesson you can put in your own pocket app. Side River. If he goes through the brush, Yahorong's going to see him, but he's coming the long way around.
Really nice pathing here from Sparty. Yahorong has no idea.
But Steel does. Yahorong going to get ganked here. Are they going to go even further forward? They get the flash out of the mid laner from DFM.
Great charm from Yahorong there to keep himself topped up.
One's holding the aggro now. Patience is slowly dropping away on this Herald. It's not at a spot where it'll just stay there forever. They're going to try to keep it here. But now EG are the ones who are tasked with finding an answer. Very nice engage coming out from Yahorong. First blood over to the DFM mid laner, but he dies in response. Now Evi's going to be caught. Impact and Inspired looking for the damage. Impact goes in. He won't quite find him. Inspired with a flash away. And Impact takes Evi out. 2-1 EG.
We may not be done here. EG still want to try and keep this one going. Low health bars, low damage.
Jojo gets jumped on, but a beautiful heal coming out from Vulcan. The Soraka bait is absolutely immaculate, and Kaori needs a little bit more to find another kill. He won't quite find it. Yahorong's back. He might be able to pick up the kill on Kaori here. Yeah, it should be nothing stopping him. Just got to get past that blue buff. There it is. 3-2, the fight favors EG, but it's bloody early.
Yahorong will get the movement speed to finish off that kill, but in that fight, great patience from EG. Watch the Narbar and Evi. They know that he's already been popped. They're just waiting and out, taking it slow. And Impact again, we talked about him in team fights. Look at the positioning. Great access in towards the back line. Kaori with a brilliant ultimate to zone DFM away from a lot of those threats. And Impact immediately is onto that mini Gnar in Evi, zoning Udapon away from the fight. It ends up a little bit greedy, where Kaori thinks he can maybe finish off Udapon, but just not quite able to get the damage across the line.
And here's the big thing. Vulcan died at level 5. He comes back to life with the shared EXP from the kills at level 6. DFM was not expecting to have to play around the wish, and it catches them by surprise. But now, they're back into the river first, and they take the objective.
Steel will manage to nick that one away right from
Only safe. Fires off the chains there. He's not going to get away from Steel in time. Tries to pop World Ender. Healing up as much as he can there with the increased vamp of the ulti. He will survive. He'll walk away, but he does have to go back to base now.
And that's a bit of the downside there. You can see not a huge amount of damage on that top side. Like, you're just hoping that Evi is enough with the Hyper to try and take down Impact, but not quite there yet. So Impact gets to walk away despite having no flash. Steel has invested the ults. Even you can see Harp as well had already moved back down towards this bottom side. And this is what we're kind of talking about with the Yumi. Traditionally, what we saw with Sivir in this bot side alongside Yumi was Sivir, farm up, hit the late game, but you'd have Yumi attached to some sort of fighter that could use this devastating combo, but we don't have that.
Oh, swing and a miss from EG there. They wanted to try to dive Udapon. Steel was coming in, so they try to just go for the immediate engage, insta-kill on the AD carry. They don't find it. Jojo losing out on some trades against Yahorong here in the mid lane. Fires off his chain, only gets a minion. Jojo is looking worse for wear here in the 1v1. Has to get away as he loses his clone.
We'll just walk it back. Yahorong might try and poke him underneath the tower. We'll at least get a plate because Jojo just can't step up here. So nicely done, but keep your eyes on River, right? A huge amount of DFM members starting to encroach in towards this blue buff. They don't end up trying to go for the
Impact, but Evi's playing it safe. He knows he doesn't have anybody nearby. Their junglers on the other side of the map. They want to dive bottom. EG gonna get dove now as Kaori just gets deleted. Vulcan was top 3v1, nothing to it. Yahorong trying to get away now.
Upside. TP's back in though, but you, Bond,
Oh, chain 2 connects. Jojo can't go underneath the turret first, though. Yahurong survives because they couldn't get the aggro where they needed it on everything. But the game's definitely not over yet. Jojo jumps over the wall to find Steel here, locks him down with a Q2. Inspired wants to go in. They're looking to find this kill, and they're looking to find it fast, but Yahurong's already arrived. Steel gets away. He's not dead yet. Evil Geniuses find a Sejuani ulti, and Inspired comes through with the damage.
Huge amount invested from EG.
An entirely different champion here in a team fight. But EG, they're starting up the Drake. Evi has a Gnar bar right where he wants it. Impact's gonna try to keep him away. Lands the chains. Drake's still at about 5K. Impact comes over the wall. They're ready to go. Evi is already down. EG, mark him.
Has seen a few cracks in it, although Rift Herald
is low. Secured by DFM, but here's the problem. They don't have anybody nearby to take the eye. Inspired's here in the front. The damage pours through. Steel is already down. And EG want to take more. Yahurong's not here. His Summoner spellbook is exhaust. There's no way to join immediately. Jojo's clone will hang around a little bit longer, but EG, they don't stop the take.
Jojo kill and see if they can catch Yahurong overextended. No ultimate for Yahurong means he'd have to invest the flash if he's caught here.
Okay, let's see how long they're willing to wait for this. Yahurong says, nope, I'm not gonna risk anything. Minions, you can go. I don't want nothing to do with this. They're still just chilling.
Oh, he's getting baited.
Oh, he's ready to go. He does not get caught. The flash is there. It actually looked like that ulti would have gone a little bit wide anyway, but he flashed. But EG are splintered. This is important. If they want to try to make a flank, you got to have the timing right. Otherwise, you just end up in two separate fights that you don't win either one of them. And here they go. Jojo goes over the wall. Jojo's in trouble. He's charmed. He's rooted. He's beaten down. He's beaten up, and they get the shutdown over onto Yahurong instead. Mid laner traded away from mid laner as Kaori tries to reposition. A flash back over the wall. A double kill for the AD carry. And the Evil Geniuses get the better of them.
It looks funky, but Jojo baits them. Dashes back over the wall and EG collapse. That's exactly what they needed to do when they couldn't fight the front to back. Now you got Yahurong and Steel gone. Evi's still looking.
Evi has Mega Gnar. They're seeing if maybe they can make some kind of a miracle happen. There it is. He alley-oops two of them back into the wall. They've got Vulcan, but Unipon is down. Evil Geniuses trying to fight back. Inspired's locking him up, and Impact's the one who's going to deal the damage. Evi wants to stand and fight with his pocket Yumi, but Harp jumps out, only to find himself CC'd. A teleport's going to come in as Harp takes the damage, but he gets back onto the top laner. Yahurong is back, and Impact has to run away. DFM, come back with a vengeance, come back from the grave, and come back to smack EG.
And Yahurong and Cole will find the dragon, they find the fight. It was close. EG started off so well, but the Gnar and the Yumi combo bring it all roaring back down to earth for EG.
Huge from Evi and Harp there.
It was such an incredible performance. I love the start of this fight from Jojo, right? Like, Impact is hiding there. Jojo shows himself and goes, oh yeah, you found us, you know, we made the mistake. Then comes back again and just baits Steel over the wall, baits out everything from DFM. Evi can't get into position. Unipon is useless in this scrap. And again, look at Kerry's ultimate. Perfect positioning here to separate DFM, which gives him the opportunity to take this fight. But as you called it, Evi, once he gets into the Gnar bar position, he's also got Kaori's flash down from that last little skirmish, so he immediately jumps onto Vulcan and onto Kaori, gets rid of the two big sources of damage here, especially alongside LeBlanc already gone, and then it all tries to fall to Impact to carry, but he just doesn't quite have enough to take down Evi and Harp before the cavalry arrives.
And this would have looked fine if not for the TP. Jojo, he had the TP down here being on the opposite side of the map before the objective spawned. It meant an advantage for DFM. They were tracking it, they were ready for it, and then Impact ends up in a 1v3. There's no way out of that one for him. It takes him a couple of seconds to beat him down, but they are going to get there. It's Harp who ends up taking the kill. Now from the side, Jojo's found Yahurong, nearly kills him from the get-go here. Yahurong's got to be very careful. A TP's coming in. Evil Geniuses looking to see if they can get anything off of the mid lane advantage they found. Jojo misses chains, so he's got to reset his position now. EG, 5 men top. DFM, 5 men in the EG jungle. Inspired tanks the Maokai ulti. Vulcan's gonna die here with the front if he ain't careful. He flashes away to survive. DFM go for it. They're going to get both summoner spells out of the EG supported around the same time. They know that Impact doesn't have it because Evi doesn't have it. Evil Geniuses thinking about it. Now they got to try to get away. Vulcan's already down. Bullet time over the wall won't do anything. Goodbye. Good night. See you later. DFM gets 2.
DFM are going to be able to turn back over towards the Baron. EG, they tried to move in, they face check it, and Steel says, peekaboo, I'm going to take this one for DFM.
Nicely done from DFM. The call there to go for this. The call to move into the Baron. Impact's ready to try to disrupt them. Could this be the hero moment? Over the wall they go. It's secured by Steel. Inspired tries to get away. JoJo's in the run from Evi. Impact trying to stand a fight and get one back if he can, but he's 1v2. Evi's gonna find JoJo. You have to think. JoJo with a dash over the wall, but he can't be run down. Impact kills Steel. Yahurong might just die now as well. Evil Geniuses clear off 3 of the Barons.
Harp and Evi, the only ones left standing. We've seen them do it once. Can they do it again, Flowers?
All right, it's 2v2. No teleport coming in to save them this time as Impact and Inspired keep the chase alive. Sejuani providing the CC, Impact providing the damage. Vulcan shows up, a nice silence. They got him rooted up, but they need a little bit more damage. There's your stasis. The Yumi tries to get away. Evi's gonna die. Harp's still alive. They're not wearing purple no more. Evil Geniuses back to life.
And finally, some of these buildings
showing up in playoffs, showing up at Worlds, and he shows up here at the end of a Baron fight that started with tragedy for NA.
And Kerry here, unfortunately, gets caught out just in the edge. Good idea to try and post up with that ultimate, see if he can deal the damage, but DFM are too strong. And then, as you say, Impact, the hero in this play. We said, look, laning phase be damned, this team fights where Impact steps up. And not only did he step up, he stepped on DFM in this fight. Gets Yahurong out of the pick. Immediately onto Udapon. He is running amok in the backline of DFM. And when there is no front to back, DFM cannot fight him. He's so much healing. And look, Evi is running amok on towards JoJo Pyun, but it is just buying the time and space. Impact. Here we go again.
Right back into the fight. Right back into the action. The game is the closest it's been, and it's been tied the whole time, Dagda. Now we've got our 5th drink of the game about to spawn as the teams jockey for position here in the river. DFM gonna step up. Impact! 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 What the hell are you doing? Impact!
He is out of there! DFM will find Impact and EG. They're running for the hills.
Vulcan and Inspired try to get away, but Cowrie is locked down. Evil Geniuses collapse before DFM.
Live Evil, are they gonna be worried about living? DFM are on the hunt. Inspired will at least buy some time, but he's gone as well.
He jumps back over the wall. Vulcan doesn't complete his back. JoJo's in mid trying to get anything that he might be able to get. Vulcan's just saying, all right, I'll try to leave. That fight sucked for Evil Geniuses. Impact getting caught on the flank. JoJo unable to get anything back on the tier 2 in mid. Inspired just... He's going on the Tour de France. All right, he's gone. He's gone. Shut down over to Hart.
But once more, when it's against North America, we're going to see here in the fight, right? Impact trying to get control over mid lane. The wave wasn't there, and immediately DFM pounds. They know there is no way EG can get in a position to try and help them. But by the time EG get there, they've overextended as well. They just need to ditch that little bit faster. And with the speed up from the Yumi, the last chapter as well, able to just pick off everyone on EG.
Evil Geniuses, that was one they're going to... Steel is nearby. If Steel lives up to his name here, the entire game, I would have to assume, is going to go with it. The Baron secured by EG and JoJo. But what about the rest? Can they get everybody away over the wall? Impact tries to dash it out. Vulcan stuck in the pit. He's probably going to die. Yahurong trying to chase after EG. A TP's coming in. Bullet time over the wall. Evi gets shredded by it as he arrives. And now he could be in some trouble. But he slams 2 into the wall with the ulti. Evi gets away. JoJo dies. EG is crumbling. Impact tries to fight. Evi stays alive. EG is aced for nothing.
The resurrection will come through, but it will be short-lived for Impact. DFM have done it. They will move towards the top side. They will beat back EG, and they will once more show NA that the LGL is here to play.
Japan gets it done again. EG make a smart call for the Baron, but they turn around and try to fight instead of sacrificing Vulcan, and DFM outplays them. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you like tiebreakers, cause we're getting tiebreakers. DFM takes out EG.
3-2 electric